Please stand for the pledges. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now please remain standing for the Texas Pledge. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state under God, one and indivisible. Please be seated for a moment of silence.
Today on Eagle Nation News, we have a very outdoorsy show in store. First up, we sit down with a new club, Project Blue. Next up, we look behind the scenes of Wingspan. And finally, we visit the Prosper Fishing Derby. All of this and more on today's edition of Eagle Nation News. Good morning, Eagle Nation, and thank you for joining us. I'm Imogen Perez.
And I'm Elsa Meyer, bringing this week's stories. ENN starts right now. Welcome back, Eagle Nation, and thank you for joining us again here at Studio 301.
Today is Friday, February 28th, and for today's weather, it's a warm and sunny day with a high of 68 and a low of 42. So it's the perfect temperature to spend some time outside.
In addition to changes in weather, there are always changes at PHS.
One new club is designed to help the community. Kathy Ortiz has the story.
Project Blue, a new club here at PHS, formed to help the medical field. Saswatha Chandrasekharan, a creator of the club, defines their mission.
Trying to fundraise money to cook children's for cancer patients. Our financial goal is $3,000, and then we had a big sale during Valentine's Day, and from that we actually made like $200. Like we were selling cake pops, brownies, and cookies.
The officer had connections to cook children's, but Saswatha tells us the deeper reason why this club started.
Me, Shaina, and Mahira were all in the same AP Bio class. Both like science and we want to go into the medical field, but we all decided to work together, create a club based off Project Blue.
Their social media manager, Avani Hindapur, tells us why she joined the group.
I do want to go into medical fields. I want to be like an pediatric occupational therapist. I think they're really devoted to what they're doing and raising money for them. I think that's a really great idea, and I think they're going about it in a really positive way. Things like fundraising and bake sales, things like that really help.
With a passion to help people and a drive for the medical field, Project Blue aims to expand their club with other impassioned members. Reporting for Eagle Nation News, I'm Catherine Ortiz.
For more information, check out their Instagram at projectblue_DTX.
You know, Elsa, it's great to see these students rising up for the kids. They're definitely the stars of our community.
Speaking of stars, don't go. Talent Talk is up next.
On February 21st, the Prosper High School Chamber Choir scored big at the North Texas Madrigal Festival, earning straight ones from all three judges. The 18-member group, mostly upperclassmen, impressed with their a cappella performance and took home a performance of distinction. Congrats to our PHS choir.
Controversy is striking Hollywood.
Maddie Kep is in studio with this week's Talent Talk.
Thanks, Elsa. Starting off in the music world, the hit singer, role model, also known as Tucker Pillsbury, finally made his way back to Texas. He performed his tour, No Place Like Tour, last night at the House of Blues and had a very successful performance selling out the concert. Fans are definitely deeply still in love with him and had the longest goodbye last night. Some fans are still mad about his newest song from the deluxe album, Sally When the Wine Runs Out, being TikTokified. Tucker released a small snippet of the song earlier in the year and the audio went viral. Fans were upset their hidden gem artist was out. But Tucker did say he always wanted a Grammy, so I guess we should be proud. Taking a listen into the podcast world, influencer Brittany Broski has taken a controversial jump into talking at A&M. She will be doing a live Q&A at the A&M campus that she graduated from. Some fans are super excited to hear from the Broski Nation Supreme Leader. Other fans are just wondering why she has the authority to even talk at a college. Remember the feud between Kendrick and Drake? Well, it's time to present the latest rap battle, Bad Baby versus Alabama Barker. In Bad Baby's new track, she focused her shade towards Alabama Barker and the Kardashians. One of those many not-so-subtle lyrics is a dig towards Alabama getting kicked out of the Kardashians' house. But after all the digs, Alabama released her own diss track aimed at Bad Baby, Crybaby. Now, I can't quite talk about all the beef, but everyone's definitely looking forward to see how Alabama comes back. But I'd love to know your thoughts back at the desk.
You know, Maddie, I haven't heard the diss track on the Kardashians yet, but I guess I have to now.
And Brittany Broski coming to A&M College seems a bit off since she's just an influencer, but maybe she'll bring a new perspective to the students.
Speaking of students, our cafeteria is offering a special treat to PHS. Gretchen Cyber takes a sip at this opportunity.
Thanks, guys. Around me might seem a little familiar. I'm at Union in the cafeteria where you have the opportunity to win a free coffee for a week. If you're interested, make sure to pre-order your coffee by scanning the QR shown or log in or create an account. Find PHS and select coffee shop, pre-order and the drink to your cart, and then check out. And don't forget to pay when you pick it up. Every order counts as one entry, so enter as many times as you like. What do you guys think back at the desk?
Today is the last day to join the raffle, so be sure to stop by and get your drinks today.
This is such a fun way for students to win something they love, and it's giving the shop recognition that they deserve.
And some students here at Prosper are getting their recognition as well for their passion. Nuala Adams writes the story of the PHS Wingspan publication.
Prosper High School offers a wide range of opportunities for students to explore their passions. And this month, students were given the chance for their work to be seen on a higher level.
Wingspan is a high school public publishing where high school students can publish their work, either poetry, prose, or arts, and they can submit it for like awards and stuff.
Wingspan submission is open to all students, but those in creative writing find themselves with a unique support system.
For this class, I really like how tight-knit it is, because we'll like share our stories and we'll talk about them, so you really get to know about like the people in your class and what you like. I'm not afraid to like write what I actually want to write, because I know that the people around me will support me.
This supportive environment helps students find their own motivations for choosing Wingspan.
I'm most excited about just like actually having something out there that other people can read. I love the idea that someone might stumble onto it somehow and just like feel that connection.
I think it's definitely a really good opportunity to get your work out there, especially in high school, like right before you go to college. I know a lot of people feel that pressure that you already have to get ahead super young, so I think giving students this opportunity to kind of go out there and show what they can do is really important.
And no matter where their motivation comes from, through the Wingspan publication, students are setting themselves up for success. Reporting for Eagle Nation News, I'm Nuala Adams.
The deadline to submit your writing to Wingspan closes tonight at midnight.
If you're interested in submitting a work, join the PHS Wingspan Google Classroom using the code below.
It's amazing to see how these students are spreading their wings through their writing.
Definitely, and speaking of spreading their wings, our Prosper athletes are doing just that with state-ranked teams representing. Game time is up next.
Here we go!
Prosper sports are not slowing down.
Landon Byram is in studio with this week's sports update.
Thanks, Imogen. Starting it off strong with the boys and girls golf team. They competed in the Heart of a Lion tournament, and the boys came with second place as they truly put on a show. Young Jay Park came out with third overall, and Davis Cioletti came out with seventh overall. These guys that fell in the top 10 helped the boys out tremendously. Moving it over to the girls team, they had one athlete in the top 10, and that was Claire Goucher. She led the way for the Lady Eagles and gave the team a 5th place overall finish as a team. Great job to the boys and girls golf team. Swinging it from the course to the fields, the Lady Eagles softball team took on Plano East, and this was a special game. They made a 4-run comeback in the last inning that included doubles from Addie Gurley, Alana De Leon, and Ava Vaughn. Huge congratulations to the softball team as they are representing the Prosper High School the right way. Soccer season is just wrapping up, and our boys and girls soccer team took on our crosstown rivals, the Rock Hill Bluehawks. Starting it with the boys, the game clock expired with the game being tied at 0, and they had to take it to penalty kicks. As Hayden Crocs was the kicker for the Eagles, he put up 8 PKs, and unfortunately it was not enough to keep up with Rock Hill as they had 9. Moving it to the Lady Eagles soccer team, they also took part in the Battle of the Birds against the Rock Hill. This was a very impressive game as the Lady Eagles came on top 6-0. Lily Franks leading the way with 2 goals. There were 4 other Lady Eagles with goals as well, adding Gonzalez, Marley Capus, and Reagan Roberts, and Izzy Wilson. Congratulations to our Lady Eagles. That's all for this week's Prosper Sports. Back to you guys at the desk.
It is truly amazing to see how hard these athletes work day in and day out.
Yes, and the town of Prosper was getting busy, getting ready with another sport that isn't really talked about often.
Last Saturday, they hosted their annual fishing derby. Bradson Swick reels into the story of this event.
Thanks, Elsa. Here at the Frontier Park Pond, Prosper has been holding their fishing derby for many years, and recently this event has gained lots of traction, with it becoming a community favorite, and it has many Prosper residents coming out in hopes of winning their age category.
Fishing derby is something we do annually. Typically in February, we stock the pond with thousands of fish, trout, and we invite the community to come on out, fish it, and we have prizes for the different age groups for whoever catches the most fish.
But this year, the event played out a little different. With temperatures reaching an all-time low, the contestants had to face a unique challenge.
This is the first year that we've actually had ice on the pond. We were out here yesterday just checking things to make sure the park was good to go. There was no ice on the pond yesterday. So overnight, it was a little bit of a surprise. We got it this morning.
There's been some people throwing rocks to try and break the ice to like great spots, and then we did that, and then ice is starting to melt, so it's gotten better.
At this point, we're just gonna have to pull it. This event hopes to bring the Prosper community closer, all while being able to share memories and enjoy fishing.
Bringing people together as a community is a great thing. You've got in this type of event, obviously people that are interested in fishing from a local group like PISD with folks that live in Prosper and young kids, old kids, everybody. So it's just it's neat bringing the community out and everybody's having a good time.
Reporting for Eagle Nation News,
and then also
I'm Bradson Swick.
It's so interesting to see how despite the ice, our community still came out to fish.
Yeah, but hopefully next time the weather will be a little warmer.
Well, that's all we have for you today, Eagle Nation. Thank you for letting us tell your stories. Once again, I'm Elsa Meyer.
And I'm Imogen Perez. Have a great weekend and go Eagles!
Eagles.